Hi class, David Shepard, COO of the Ferris team. Unique to me is I've actually been a COO of a company in the real world. With that said, I'm going to talk just briefly about forecasting, and as the slide shows here, we talked about in the class forecast for your worst case scenario and produce for the best. A few notes that we learned about that I think we all took away from this course was avoid our stockouts. I think we've all been guilty of that. Erie was guilty of that, I saw, because of a lot of mistakes us others made. They really took advantage of us. Shoot for 3 months of inventory, 25% spread between your best case and your worst case scenarios. Use your previous sales as a worst case scenario. Add 25% to that number, and that's the best case scenario. Was a great tool to start with, and I think some of us tried to tweak from that. We didn't do as well as I had hoped, trying to reduce that 25% spread. Produce for best, forecast for worst, protects from having an emergency loan. I think we had that a few years. How do you come up with your forecast? The little video that Dr. Cyphers gave us, using your prior year's market share, my example 21%, times the unit demand, and then times the growth rate that's expected, equals our forecast on what actually might happen. We didn't always use that. We'd probably done better had we done that, but life is what it is. The better you get at forecasting, the better you can reduce that 25% spread. I do not believe we reduced that spread in any one of our years. To quickly show you one of the examples of where we went wrong, right off the bat, round zero on the traditional fast product for us, we went outside the box. Forecast as shown in the top right corner, 1049 is what we should have calculated. We not only blew that just out of the water, 950 units sold, and we had 782 left in inventory. Let you know we weren't even close on that number. And then add to that, our market share dropped from around 13%, I think that's where we all started out equally, down to 11%. So we would have had product left over.